G'day everybody, Steve here. I'm not going to play a song today. I just wanted to come on and just say g'day and just to say thank you, basically, for supporting me, following me and following my channel. I just am quite amazed at what's been going on. Approaching 10,000 subscribers now. I've only been at it a few months and really enjoying it. Just gratifying to know that some of you out there actually enjoy my music. I'm just an old coot, just playing old classics from the 60s, 70s, 80s. So it's really nice to know that you enjoy it, and I appreciate your support. I've had a few questions from my lovely subscribers, so I thought I'd just come on and address those for a bit today. Some have been asking about my musical background and all that sort of stuff. I'm a man of few words, as you probably know, so I don't talk a lot about that. But just so you know, I'm an old coot. I'm 71 years old now, born in the 50s, raised in the 60s and 70s, teenager in the 60s and 70s. So the music back then really was the music that has shaped my life, really. I love the 60s, 70s. I kind of feel sorry for young kids today that are being brought up in this day and age. However, that's a whole nother different story. Yeah, so the music back there was just raw rock and roll, ballads and stuff. People actually wrote and sang the songs, just no other, electric help in the background. Anyway, with the Beatles and Creedence and guys like Elton John, Billy Joel, Cat Stevens, Simon and Garfunkel, all those guys. There's the music that I know and love, so I've been sharing that. My mum made me learn the piano. She forced me to for 8 years, from the time I was 7 or 8. I am grateful for that because, I can play a little bit of piano now, a few chords and stuff. And I've done a few songs on the channel here with the piano. You just have to search for them if you want to hear that. Hey Jude. What else? Yeah, Maybe I'm Amazed. Let It Be. A few others, I think. And even the ukulele. And a few of them, or one of them, I think. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Yeah, so just search for them if you want to see them. But summer of '69, I bought my first 6-string. Played it till my fingers bled. Sounds like a song, hey? It's a true story though. There it is up on the wall. If you can have a look over there, that's my first guitar. It's a Maton. It's called a Cooler Bar. It's a little bit worse for wear now. Been around a while, but yeah, that's how it all started. I joined my first band in 1975. It was called Charisma with a K. We had a lot of fun. We didn't get to any major heights. We just did pubs and clubs and stuff. But it was a lot of fun. We broke up in '78 for one reason or another. But it's funny enough, 20 years after that, 1998, we decided to just get together for a jam one day. And this jam went on for 12 hours, from 12 midday to 12 midnight. 12-hour jam with a few breaks in between, of course. But yeah, we really, really enjoyed that. And we thought to ourselves, why don't we just get together again and do a few more gigs? So yeah, we did that. So we played from, I think, 98 to about 2003. Once more, we didn't reach any major heights. We just did pubs and clubs, occasional wedding and party and stuff like that. But it was a lot of fun. After that, I just did some solo gigs, weddings and a few restaurants and wine bars and things. And that was good fun as well. Really enjoyed that. And after that, I just, how they talk about old musos, they never die, they just become teachers in the end. So I started teaching the guitar and had about 40 students when I was doing it full time. But now that I'm kind of old coot and retired, I just just keep it down about 4 or 5 students. I'm happy with that. And just keep my hand in, doing a bit of teaching. About a year ago, I wrote a song called My Friend. Wrote it for my wife, Lauren, for our 50th wedding anniversary. And just a soft ballad. Anyway, we're sitting around the table one day having a bit of morning tea with our builder mate, and he said, well, play it for me. So I got out the guitar and just played My Friend. And he said, mate, that's a cracker. You got to put it on YouTube. And I had no idea anything about YouTube or how to put a song on, but he said it's pretty easy. You just stick the camera there and put the video on and play the song, and then you share it to YouTube, and he showed me how to do that. So pretty easy. So I did that, and then I got a couple of likes. People actually liked it. And then I got a couple of subscribers. I thought, oh no, what am I going to do? So I started putting a few more songs on, because normally I just play these songs around the kitchen table and just to amuse myself. But I figured, well, maybe I just put a camera there and just record the song and stick it on YouTube, and maybe someone else will, get some enjoyment out of it as well. And 10,000 subscribers later, woof, yeah, obviously, some of you have been enjoying my songs. So I can't say how much I appreciate that. It means a lot to me, and thank you for your support. So I've been getting a few questions from my subscribers. That was one about my musical background, so hopefully that fills you in a little bit. They ask, or some of them have asked, what guitars I use. Well, maybe I can show you that. That's the main one I use. It's a Maton. You see that fancy M there? That stands for Maton, Australian made. And that little word there is Messiah. So it's a Maton Messiah. Beautiful guitar, high-end guitar. It's quite an expensive one. Top of the range. It's a beautiful guitar to play. I've had to wait till I retire to actually buy one of those, because I wanted one all my life but could never afford one. So that's the one I normally play. And this one here is the other one. It's a Seagull out of Canada. There it is, Seagull. That's a beautiful guitar as well. Not as expensive as the Maton, but still a very beautiful guitar with a nice tone. And just to let you in on a little secret, I tune this one down a full step. That's 2 semitones if you know about music. So it's tuned down a little bit. So for any songs that are got to reach really high notes, like In Dreams, Roy Orbison song, and a few others that have to go right up there, I tend to use that one because it gives me a bit of a head start, so I can get to the high notes. So yeah, they're the guitars I mainly use. Like I said, I've done a few songs on the piano, and even one on the ukulele there, even one on the harmonica. That's Heart of Gold, if you want to have a look at that. So yeah, that's the guitars I use. Someone asked what guitar they should buy if they want to learn, because they want to learn to play the guitar and do some strumming. If you just want to do some strumming around a campfire, or just to amuse yourself, I'd probably recommend a steel string acoustic. Try and get one with the lowest action possible. That would be my recommendation. For those of you that are not aware, action is the distance between the string and the fretboard. So the lower that action is, the easier the guitar is to play. And believe me, you're going to need that when you're a beginner, because you got to go through the pain barrier when you're learning guitar, because it hurts your fingers a little bit too. You get them all calloused. So the closer that string is to the fretboard, the easier it is to push down, and the easier the guitar is to play. I probably wouldn't recommend to get one of those nylon classical guitars, because they've got such a wide neck and it's tough to get your fingers across. Unless, of course, that's what you want to do, play classical. But for a beginner, that'd be my recommendation. Try and spend as much as you can within your budget, because usually the more expensive the guitar is, the better quality it is, the lower the action. Even if the action is a little bit higher, you can take it to a guitar shop. They can normally lower the action down to, just ask for the lowest action possible before fret buzz. Because if the action's too low, then the frets start buzzing, and you don't want that. So that'd be my recommendation if you want to start learning. And someone's asked for what chords I play, and that got me to thinking, well, maybe I should just do a few beginner lesson type things on YouTube, and you can follow along the chords. I can show you how to do the chords in an easy way, just to start off, because that's what you need when you first start off. You just want to start playing some songs and enjoying yourself. So let me know if you'd like to see some of that, because I'd be happy to put some of that on as well. But apart from that, it's been a wonderful experience, this, and the songs will keep on coming. I've got them in books. I've been collecting songs and writing them out freehand ever since I was 16. So they're all in books like this. And there's the songs. They look a bit messy. Yeah, looks like a dog's brekkie, some of them. But yeah, I've got heaps of these books full of songs. So, and if you'd like to learn or know how to play any particular song, let me know. I'll be happy to guide you through that as well. Anyway, thanks for listening. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, it means a lot to me. It really does. I really appreciate it. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.